you guys? It's Mary.
And Emma.
We want you all to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below, you all, because we just finished watching the new episode of Sister Wives, and we want to talk about something specifically. We have to do a whole different video for you all, because we wanted to talk about this bad behavior thing that Kody does, because he always talks about behavior this, behavior that. Well, he's the one who is the worst behaved there,
I know,
but he treats his wives like children, like he's their daddy, and that they should just respect him unconditionally, but you will not love them unconditionally or anything, but you want them to respect you no matter what you do. And it's crazy, because the thing is, in a husband-wife relationship, that's not how you operate. You don't punish your wife because, oh, she's not doing what you want her to do. It's like with Kody, he wants all of the wives to obey him. And which I thought is crazy, because the thing is, when he first started, he wasn't like the women have to obey him. I don't know if he was putting on an act or whatever, like Mary was putting on an act with how she was abusing the wives or whatever.
Probably he was doing that because he wants to show that, oh, I am this man.
And that this is not about them being oppressed or whatever.
He kept on playing that too.
And they were supporting him all along because they didn't want him to look bad or whatever and stuff like that. But now it's like when Robin gets here, now he wants to do this whole patriarchy thing. You want to have this whole system. You want to fit them in this box. That's not realistic. This isn't what they've been doing for years. But somehow you have amnesia. Like you don't remember who these women were. But you're so far up Robin's rear end, you forgot. It's like he doesn't remember a life without Robin.
He's going through. Kody's going through a midlife crisis. That's what I think. He's going through a midlife crisis.
And he pushes 60.
Not only that. How
do you push 60 in a midlife crisis? That happens for 40-year-olds.
No, he's in a midlife because he's the same age as Janelle. I think she's 52 or 53. So he's going through this midlife crisis, and he has for a while, and he's in this space, also low self-esteem. He also is not healed from the daddy issue traumas that he received. And if you all know more about that, his father never respected him. The father never thought he was responsible. In fact, it was his younger brother that was close to the father, and that he wanted to go into this lifestyle. Obviously, he thought that brother was responsible. But Kody, the older brother, he did not think he was responsible. And he has talked about that. And he has even said he has daddy issues. Which I'm happy he said, because I have been thinking it for a while.
It doesn't matter because he's not accountable. You have daddy issues, but you go out of your way to be a horrible father.
And then not only that, when you were talking about the women are strong and all this stuff, like Janelle said, you're the one
who encouraged it.
You encouraged it, but now all of a sudden, though, you also said that being in a plural family is holding you back. You told them this last year. You were calling
Logan, the eldest, talking about that this was an experiment. But you got 18 kids.
I don't know about if I believe in this plural marriage anymore. You're there telling your eldest son. So if that boy don't have respect for you anymore, that's on you. Because you're supposed to be the head of the family. I told you, I've been done told you, Kody, take your ass to the bishop. Stop talking about your problems. Or take it to God. Stop talking about your problems to the people who you're supposed to be taking care of. Your wives, your children. But he was sitting there having a whole shit fit. And the wives were there looking at him like,
Mary's like, I don't know where this leaves us.
I don't know
where this leaves us. He'd been left a few years ago, so you should have left too.
He has forgotten about that. Now all of a sudden, you want respect. You want love. They cannot respect you. Even Hunter cannot respect you. He had to take himself out of nursing school or whatever he was doing for the Air Force and take himself to go be with Isabel. Because your ass was not there. How do you expect that son to respect you?
I feel like he wants an unconditional respect that you really kind of give to parents. I feel like even if we have parents that are kind of effed up to an extent, we always kind of say, if they have not abused us or whatever.
Respectful. They're not cursing you out.
No, I'm just saying, but he's wanting a respect that you would give to a parent. Like, even if your mom did some effed up stuff, like, if she was like a straight up abuser, if it was your father or your mother, whatever, who straight up abused you, then of course you have no respect. But even if your parents, they do something to get on your nerves, like, you never go out of your way to disrespect them, but you always say, this person gave me life. So just based off of that, I'm going to respect them. You know what I'm saying? But he wants that type of unconditional respect. Where, I feel like you do have respect, but in a marriage, you have to keep your partner accountable.
Yeah.
Like you guys take vows, you make promises and commitments to each other. So you kind of hold each other to that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want any of the wives to do that.
Yeah.
So I feel like he wants that respect that you will get from a parent, because he's always talking about behavior.
I know.
But you forget that you're not in control of these women,
No.
and that they are human beings.
They're human
and
beings.
they expect you to be accountable and to do things that you promised to them that you would always do.
Exactly.
So for you to sit down here and expect them to give you unconditional respect and love like you're their parents, that's insane.
It is insane.
Like, it's actually insane. And that's how he's acting and treating with the wives.
Exactly.
But I didn't connect the dots until Christine said that the fact that he said bad behavior, like, don't talk to me like I'm a child, like I'm your wife. And I was like, that's exactly what it is. Because I always hated when he would talk about behavior and badness. And I'm like, you act like a petulant child 24/7. What the hell are you talking about bad behavior?
And she thought it was rude and belittling, and it's very condescending.
And how are you're not attracted to your wife because she's not behaving?
Be nice to the other wife.
That's weird.
She was nice to Robin. It did not change your behavior. It didn't change your affection.
Mary's been kissing your ass for years.
She's the one who has really enabled him. That's one of her sins when you talk about she has enabled this man. That even when he's behaving badly,
she just fix yourself as you're sitting there with cast and on your leg.
You know, I mean, you were talking about all these COVID rules. You never went to even check to see if Mary was alive. That's another point that your kids are going to look at you and have no respect for you. Like, and I think with him, it's not that people are like saying it to his face, but I think what is happening, maybe he sees it in their eyes.
Yeah.
You know, like when your children are calling you out, like, and they were trying to talk to you to see, can we kind of do the rules of the CDC? Because we're following that. Can you kind of look at those rules? And that's what Janelle was trying to say. I wish he will see my perspective of things.
Like he sees
like how
Robin's.
he sees Robin's perspective all the time.
Yes.
And you will not do that because
he
has
thinks he's God, though.
Yes.
He thinks he's God. Like, I know more than the CDC.
Yes. He has that unforgiving nature.
Yes.
That angry behavior.
Godlike complex.
Narcissism. And that's the problem. And lack self-awareness.
Yes.
And will never be accountable.
Yeah.
These are the problems. And now it's like, and as children grow up and they become adults on their own.
Yeah.
And you're telling your child it's an experiment. The child is like, you have how many? You have over 20 people in your so-called experiment. Like, what do they do with this whole thing? Like, are you crazy?
It's 22 people.
Like,
including the kids and the wives.
It's like ridiculous.
Like, you would even say that.
It's like ridiculous.
That's why your daddy said you should not have been in it.
Says stuff like that. And, you know, so it's just crazy. And, yeah, I do get that feeling, like bad behavior. You know, I mean, he's very delusional.
I mean, can you imagine your husband talking about your behavior is turning me off?
Yeah.
Can you imagine your husband telling you that, saying that you get no weenie tonight because your bad behavior disgusts me?
Yeah.
Can you imagine
and
that's
something that you don't do when you're in a marriage too.
It's not like you
keep
are
yourself away from your wife because it's only you and her that are gonna have each other.
I mean, that's really what bonds married people, because that's the only thing your partner can give you that no one else can give you.
And then you have the nerve to go tell her, like, okay, we will not have this intimate marriage anymore.
And I want you to be okay with that.
I need to be okay with that and just be here and watch me. What? Because I think he still wanted to have the drug.
He wants that unconditional respect and that unconditional loyalty that Mary has. Like Mary has made him think that that behavior is normal and that it's actually realistic and that women can just do that.
No,
like she has enabled him completely. That he actually thinks this is why he opened his crusty ass lips to say that to her.
Yes, it is very, very disrespectful to do that.
I mean, we've had more intimacy than me and Mary have had in 5 years. I don't want that. I don't even want her to want that.
No.
Like, I mean,
it's heartbreaking. And he's like bluffing about it. That's how it sounded to me.
Yeah.
You know, he's bluffing about it. But yeah, this whole bad behavior stuff, it's so out of bounds. Because then what do the wives do when you're badly behaved, which you have been?
Nothing. nothing. They nothing. He gaslights them,
what
and
he
gaslights them. He puts them against each other.
Yeah.
And he talks because that's what he
and he never wants them to be together. We saw Christine and Robin starting to become friends, kind of like besties. And he blew that up. He did not want that. I would not be surprised if he didn't tell Robin, I don't want you to be friends with her.
But after he had finished cussing Janelle out at the little fire,
yes,
he comes up with this whole BS speech talking about chessboard, talking about, listen, you know, a king ain't shit without his queens. And if the queens are always fighting like this, then I can make a move. So he takes the accountability off of himself again. And puts it on the women. And Janelle's sitting there like, what the hell am I doing here? Janelle was like, man, I think that was... Personally, I think that's when Janelle realized she had to get out of that marriage. Yeah. I mean, y'all can debate me in the comments, but I feel like that's probably what it was.
This dude done lost his marbles.
She's like, you know, I think this is over. I don't think this works for me anymore. Because
I can't come and sit here with this person talking about patriarchy and all this stuff and bad behaviors and all that. You are the worst behaved. You're the worst behaved in that family. So please, let's not start talking about behavior. You're the worst behaved. You're a gossiper. You're a liar.
You're a narcissist.
You're not trustworthy.
You're throwing temper tantrums.
You throw temper tantrums. You rage all over the place.
You're not accountable.
No, and you're not self-aware. You're not a nice person.
No, you're a horrible, horrible person.
You're what of a horrible person. You're a horrible person. You know, like, and your behavior is all over the place, and that's why the children. He never could even meet those boys, Garrison. I mean, they're not boys anymore. Garrison and Gabe.
In the middle.
He never could meet them in the middle and say, okay, you're following the CDC. That is great. Let's just go from there.
He was
willing to break that relationship with Gabe. And then you did your little game plan by calling him on his birthday, his 21st birthday, which is a very important birthday. That you said that you all make a big deal about. So you knew it was that boy's birthday. That tweet, You knew it was that boy's birthday.
Yes.
It was his 21st birthday. So come tell me who is doing this game plan. It is you. Badly behaved, it is you. Pouty, is you.
Yes.
Tantrum, it's you. Manipulation, it's you.
Yes.
Liar, it's you. Narcissist, it's you.
Yes.
It's all you.
Preach, honey, preach.
It's all you. But you will never look. That's why I want all of them to go. And just leave him with Robin.
Yes.
And her kids.
The shitstorm will
happen. The reason why you have a problem with your sons is because
of Robin.
They're actually calling you to account.
Yes.
Robin's kids will not do that.
Because their mom has put them in their place.
For now.
Because underneath the roof,
though. What the future holds.
But once they get out of that household, they might just be like, you know, F this. Like, this man has been insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Let's see, because we already saw how so inappropriate he was that day when he was going at Robin. And she wanted to rent and not buy.
Yeah.
And she kept on telling him, we can talk about this later. And that man continued to try to pull the kids into this argument.
Yeah.
Until Aurora had a whole panic attack.
Yeah.
Until she had a whole panic attack. You think that does not traumatize Dayton seeing that, Brianna seeing that? One day they are going to turn around. And they're going to point some fingers at the both of you.
Yeah.
And I just hope it will be next season when we can see that with our own ball eyes.
Yeah. But yes, y'all, it's Mary
and Amma.
We invite y'all to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment. Let us know down below. Do you think that Kody is kind of treating his wives as his daughters with this whole bad behavior thing?
Yes.
I mean, of course, you know, you wouldn't be holding your weenie out. I mean, but that's kind of weird. Incestuous or something.
Well, like his children.
But, you know,
like
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, because he wants that unconditional respect and love that you really only give a parent. Like, you know, I feel like no matter what.
He never got from his father. Obviously, his father's love was conditional.
That is it.
So he's walking in the footsteps of a man that never respected you.
And he wants that from his wife, but the thing is, they're not sure.
They can't give it to you.
They ain't your daddy. They
ain't
your
children. What your dad was supposed to give you.
It's a husband and wife relationship, so the dynamic is completely different.
You gotta fix that. You gotta fix that trauma, that healing that you gotta do. You have to do that on your own.
Yes.
Stop putting it on your wives and the children around you.
Yeah. But yes,
you're gonna be unhappy.
Yeah. But that is it for today's episode,
yes,
y'all.
Yes,
We're going to upload all 3 of these videos we just did, and we hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday. And if you guys love our content as much as we love making it for you guys, hit that thanks button and donate to the channel. We appreciate all the extra love.
Yes.
Bye.